You know, every single season has that one game. The one that can make or break everything, where it all hangs by a thread. Well, for Michigan State, that moment came on a random Tuesday night in New Jersey. And this is the story of how one guy and his team stared disaster right in the face and just refused to blink.
See, this wasn't just any other game on the calendar. This was a classic trap game. You know the kind. The one that can absolutely kill your team's vibe, all the momentum, and just derail an entire season. So yeah, the tension, it was real, even before the game started.
So, what made this game so incredibly dangerous? Well, it's simple. It was a road game against a team that, on paper, they should have handled easily. And those are always the scariest games. For MSU, everything was on the line. And for about 38 minutes, it looked like they were going to lose it all.
Just look at this. Number 4 versus number 159. I mean, this should have been a walk in the park for the Spartans. But if you were watching the game, oh man, you would have never guessed which team was which. And that huge gap in the rankings is what made what happened so shocking.
For 38 long minutes, Michigan State just let Rutgers hang around and get comfortable in their own jam. The crowd got into it. Their players started hitting shots. And all of a sudden, this underdog team was playing with all the confidence in the world. It really felt like it was going to be their night.
But just as everything was hanging in the balance, one player just decided, nope, we are not losing this game. And this is the moment where a great performance became an absolutely legendary one. This was Jeremy Fears Jr.'s masterpiece.
Okay, for any MSU fan out there, you know that comparing a player to the legend Mateen Cleaves is pretty much the highest praise you can possibly give. And this quote just nails it. This wasn't just about scoring points. It was about literally willing his team to victory when defeat looked like a sure thing.
So, how exactly did he pull it off? Well, let's just start with this number right here, 29. That's how many points he dropped. A huge night. But here's where it gets really crazy.
27. Of those 29 points, 27 of them came in the second half and in overtime. I mean, think about that for a second. When the lights were the brightest and the pressure was at its peak, that's when he decided to become completely unstoppable. That's just clutch.
And he really did it all. He was scoring, yeah, but he also had 9 assists. He was nearly perfect from the free throw line, hitting 16 of 17, which is just insane poise. It was a complete and total takeover of the game.
Okay, you have to relive these final 2 minutes of regulation with me because it was just breathtaking. First, he hits a layup to cut the lead to 3. Then, on the next possession, he gets a huge offensive foul call to get the ball back. Down 3 again, he drives, gets the bucket and the foul to tie the game. And then, with seconds ticking away, he attacks the lane and kicks it out to divine Ugochukwu, who drains a massive 3 to tie it again. It was just unreal.
Now, as absolutely incredible as Fears was, and believe me, he was incredible, he didn't do it all by himself. In those crunch time moments, a bunch of other guys stepped up big time to make that comeback happen. This was a true team escape. I mean, you've got divine Ugochukwu hitting maybe the gutsiest shot of the night. You had Jordan Scott battling inside for huge putbacks. Jackson Kohler came through with a massive three-point play in overtime. And how about Carson Cooper? He just owned the boards with 14 rebounds. Every single one of those plays was absolutely critical.
But you know, beyond all the heroics in the final minutes, there was another really important storyline developing here, one that made a huge difference. And that's the evolution of Coen Carr. His outside shot has become a serious weapon, and it was a really big deal in this game. Just get a load of this turnaround. After a really rough stretch where he was shooting just 9% from 3, that's 2 for 22, he has completely flipped a switch. In his last 4 games, he's shooting a sizzling 63%. The 2 big threes he hit in this game were so important in just keeping MSU's head above water. When he's a threat from deep, it changes everything for this team. So what did this crazy, hard-stopping, nerve-wracking win actually do for them? Well, it was way more than just another number in the win column. It saved all the momentum, all the good feelings, heading into the biggest game of the entire year.
And what a game this is gonna be. We're talking 2 bitter rivals meeting with a combined record of 38-3. This is easily one of the most hyped up matchups in this rivalry in a long time. Both teams are rolling. And that's what was saved at Rutgers. That beautiful 19-2 record, a 9-1 record in the conference, a shot at a Big Ten championship, and a chance to face their rival with everything still to play for. All of it was almost gone, but they pulled it back.
So, the Spartans survived a massive scare, all thanks to a performance for the ages. They showed a ton of grit, a ton of heart. But it does leave you with one big question, right? Was this escape a sign of a team with championship DNA, or was it a warning sign of some deeper issues? Well, we're all about to find out.